Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. This is the first one I'm going to make about individual breeders for 2020. He always spins or does some kind of different maneuver probably 3 to 4 times a minute, which for me, having a background mainly in Birmingham rollers, is a lot. So I'm pretty happy with him. To me, he's a real clown of the sky, which is what I'm really looking for. And what I've done is I've taken a few of these videos that I have been fortunate enough to get. The color's not great. A lot of them are gloomy days. But I wanted to get a few of him before I lock him up, because I honestly don't know if I'll even fly him anymore. I just value him so much as a breeder. And again, a couple of years of breeding him will show me if it was worth it or not. I did have a Birmingham very similar to him, and that's why I'm basing this, I guess, is because he was my favorite bird, and according to a lot of Birmingham guys, he probably wouldn't have been a good bird because he was more like an Oriental roller. He did lots of different types of rolls and was very energetic, never hard to get to fly, and that's why this bird reminds me so much of him. So he's going to be probably the foundation of my whole line, unless something happens to him or the babies don't turn out good. So time will tell. Videos showing them in slow motion also. And again, I don't compare him to a Birmingham in any respect as far as the quality of roll that people expect out of a Birmingham. To me, this guy's just a lot of fun to watch, and he's got such personality on the ground, and he's a great looking bird. So that's all I'm really looking for. I personally just want to have a couple really small kits. I haven't decided on what size of kits yet. I've been really experimenting. As young birds, I've been flying them as many as I can get them to fly in a group as, and that's consistently been anywhere from 11 to 4 birds. I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to end up flying most of my quality performers 4 at a time. I've been trying 6 also, but sometimes they just have a hard time keeping them in the air, whereas 4 seems to be an easy number to get in the air and stay in the air. Now maybe it's just this family of birds that, or I haven't figured out how to feed them even properly. If there's anybody out there that has any information that would help me get more time in the sky, or their feeding regimes, by all means email me. I'd really appreciate it. And if I can help anybody else out there in any way, please email me for information. I'll try and guide you to somebody in your area that has birds or has a lot of knowledge. Just want to try and help anybody that's interested in promoting the Oriental roller as a performance bird, but also as even as a show bird. My ideal bird would be a bird that really can do what it has to do in the sky, but also be amazing looking. And from what I've seen in my little bit of looking on the internet and stuff, I see that the Oriental rollers, it looks like they're trying to put them a little bigger head on them and maybe a little different stance. But anything that I've seen so far, I don't think would be a hindrance to their performance. It's just really the matter of being able to get both. I guess maybe the standards will even change between countries. I'm not sure. I guess I know what I like, and performance has to come first for me. But if I get a really good looking one that performs too, that's even better. So time will tell. So I'm kind of starting this. This is my newest project as far as Oriental rollers go. I was in them about 8 years ago. Got out because I had too many breeds. And now a few years later, I'm deciding that I want Oriental rollers to be my #1 breed, and that's why I'm kind of starting over. But I'm starting over with the same family of birds that I originally had, which all came from 3 pairs of birds, and now I have 3 new birds, not 3 pairs, just 3 new birds that have come from another family that supposedly is out of Germany or overseas anyhow. So we'll see how they mix in, as I have to say that some of these birds have been fairly inbred. So we'll see what happens. If you follow these videos, then I guess you'll maybe see the how it does progress. And again, if anybody has any information, by all means email me. I love to talk about Oriental rollers, especially the performance aspect. Even if we don't agree, I like hearing what people are expecting out of their Oriental rollers. And I know it's not about just the roll, but I have to admit, being a Birmingham guy originally, I do like some roll, but I also like a lot of the other tactics that and specialized moves that Oriental does. You know, sometimes they'll do something similar to a Donic or other diving breeds, and even the odd spiral, or just getting away from hawks is another thing that amazes me. I've had these birds and you know, off and on for the last 10 years, and I have to say that my experience has been, once you get them through that first year with young birds, the hawks around my particular area don't seem to be able to catch them, whereas the Birminghams, I was losing them all the time, and that's what got frustrating. So that's probably the main reason that I've gone to this breed is, or one of the main reasons is that they don't get caught by the hawks. Now that I've got an established old bird team, I find that the hawks don't even bother the young birds, which is really good. So I'm really having fun with these birds, and hopefully it'll continue for years to come. So I hope you enjoy this video. I didn't put any music in the background, but some of them I may eventually put some more of my own original music in. This kind of allows me to tie all my hobbies together, but this is the first one I made, and I just wanted to get it out there. And I've got a really nice female mated to this bird for 2019, but I'm probably just going to take the one pair of youngsters off them and see what they do. And then next year, when I get back into the breeding season, this guy will be a real main focus, just because he's been such a good performer in the sky, and also because I don't want to have a huge amount of birds. I'll probably just keep a few extras for breeding purposes that I feel would match good with him. So there might only be 3 breeding cockbirds in my performance end of it anyhow. And I am trying a pure white project too, which I've only got a couple so far, so we'll see how that goes, and I will put some videos about that end of it too. So keep in touch. My email address is winarchuk@shaw.ca, which will be at the end of this video. So hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks for watching.